Guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, I sort of have been out and about all night and day. I haven't really had too much of a chance to record and play Dokkan and stuff like that. Unfortunately though, for me as a silly goose, I did not remember, about the fact that this was going to happen. Right now, JP Dokkan is in maintenance. So people were asking what this is for. I know that burst mode is going to be going up tonight after maintenance is done. I do not expect any tricks or treats, breadcrumbs of the hero celebration or anything like that. I don't think we will see anything like that in this data download. I think that or data download, if there is one with the maintenance. I don't know why they're doing this. Like maybe they're just optimizing servers before what I think is going to be the biggest peak of Dokkan thus far, which is the superhero celebration. Well, at least we've had a couple of superhero celebrations, but the big boys are going to be dropping now. Because the game is in maintenance, I didn't really get a chance to upload very much today, so I figured I'd go over kind of the evidence as to when we will see Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. I guess I could quickly touch upon the fact that if we look at the card arts here too, some people are, a little pessimistic, thinking that it's possible that both Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo are only, going to be active skill characters, right? Like they're not actually even going to be transformation characters. Now, I think that there's just no way that that's going to happen. I actually have two things I can show with that. Number one, these are Dokkan events. There's no way that they're going to drop a Dokkan event and there's just not going to be no Beast Gohan or Orange Piccolo, right? Like an active skill is just an animation. So, they don't have to make, a sprite for Beast Gohan and stuff like that. But, in the Dokkan event, we're definitely going to fight him. So, that means that they're going to have to create a sprite and stuff. If they're going to do that, I just see no way that they're going to create a sprite, do this dev time, and then we're not able to, get and use those characters. I just don't see that being the case, right? I don't want to say it's a 0% chance that they're only, an active skill. I guess it's kind of like the LR gods, right, have Gogeta Blue as just their active skill attack. I don't think that's what we're going to get here. I think they will be proper transformation characters. I feel like the Dokkan devs and producers, stuff like that, they know, right? They know, how foolish, how ridiculous that would be. Honestly, I would say very quickly, I would much prefer that these characters were just Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo turn 1, and there was no transformation. I feel like they easily could have just done Gohan and Piccolo's transformations as intros. They also can do an intro for Gohan and Piccolo, which they probably will do, but I feel like they could have gone, I guess that's probably what they are going to do. They wanted to get both animations, right? Gohan going Ultimate and Piccolo going into Power Awakening Piccolo. I guess both of those are going to be, they're probably their intros, and then they'll also have animations transforming. But Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, that literally just could have been their intros. It's just, for me, transformation characters are cool, but I want to use Beast Gohan, not Ultimate Piccolo, or Ultimate, yeah. I want to use Beast Gohan, not Ultimate Gohan, right? I want to use Orange Piccolo, not really Power Awakening, although it's different, because Power Awakening Piccolo is also brand new, right? The thing is that, Ultimate Gohan, Ultimate Gohan is, Tech Ultimate Gohan, there's not characters I've used very much more than him. I spam the hell out of that dude, right? Now, also, too, again, people kind of have been a bit, sort of pessimistic, right? So if we take a look at it, it's more so here, right? We could see Beast Gohan is back there. Right here, on Piccolo's, we don't really see it, but on Ultimate Gohan's, we clearly see Beast Gohan back there. If we take a look at this, just a bunch of characters have their transformation version just sort of in the back, right? Just sort of back there. Even LR Super Saiyan 4, this animation, it is sort of the same way that Beast Gohan's is, right? Where, we kind of have, the fusion effect, and then Gogeta kind of takes center stage, right? In the card art. So, actually, let me just briefly glancing at, see, there's a bunch of this, right? A bunch of characters have sort of like their transformations in the back. So I do personally believe that they're going to be transformation characters. I don't think we really need to worry about that. That they're just not going to be there, because it would be just such a fumble when what it just seems like the biggest slam dunk ever, like, you know, again, most successful celebration ever. I just want to play this animation right here because it is sort of similar, right? Where, you know, we're kind of just got their aura and stuff like that, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will sort of take center stage right here. And I think that again, that's sort of what we're going to see with our boy Beast Gohan, right? See, look at that. I mean, that is like the same thing as Beast Gohan's right there, like pretty much. Like that's it. It's the pose, right? Like it's very, very close. So again, I'm not really too concerned about that. Now, if we're going to talk about, oh yeah, we'll talk about him in a second, but if we're going to talk about when the banners and stuff are actually showing up, so here we can see that there is a live stream on the 26th, and yes, this is a live stream that's going to be happening. So I do not anticipate leaks for this ahead of time. Well, maybe. We'll see. But this live stream should be, for the most part, where we get the details, right, of Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, and stuff like that. I'm sure Global will get something announced right around the same time, or I think what could very well happen is they do this live stream, the live stream ends, and then Global and JP Dokkan will tweet the characters out. Something like that. Now, we actually have a little bit of evidence that the banners will be dropping on the 28th, actually, and not the 26th. Typically, right, a live stream would happen with, you know, I'm talking the biggest celebrations, anniversary and worldwide, right? Live streams will happen. They will put the data download in usually like right before the live stream, or like during the live stream or something like that. Then the characters would come out like right after, right? Usually something along those lines. But the characters would typically drop right after the live stream. Now, I actually forgot. This is one that slipped my mind. Part 2 of the 7th anniversary, Kaioken Goku and Grade 8 Vegeta, yeah. By the way, I believe the time, this is going to be at 4 a.m. Eastern. So this is going to be on the 26th at 4 a.m. Eastern, is when we're going to see this. So that was on the 15th, and then it was the 17th, where the characters actually did come out, Kaioken Goku and Grade 8 Vegeta. And then, of course, we have a lot more evidence. Now, I see a lot of people do follow this, right, with, like, sort of the sales and stuff, is typically a very good indication of when banners will be dropping, right? So what we have here is that they drop on the 28th based on global sales if they don't change it. So here we have, this is the JP sale, which ends on the 26th. And then here we have the global sale, which is ending, you know, essentially basically right there on the 28th. So a lot of people are anticipating that, yeah, that's not happening. No way. Could you imagine? No, I don't even. Yeah, the banners are just gonna drop on the 28th. Both versions, gotta be, man. There's no way. That would be so funny. I mean, not really, but it would be funny. It would be a little funny. All right, so I would say that there's not a 0% chance that the characters drop on the 26th, but there's evidence pointing towards the 28th for them. So I would go into it expecting that Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo will drop on both Global and JP Dokkan on the 28th is when we can expect to see them. Now, I think this is going to be a massive celebration. This story event that we grind him from, if you guys recall, some of you guys remember this, Global Dokkan actually made a mistake, and they tweeted this out, this you know, the event art, but they tweeted out, like, the one that I think we're getting with this celebration, where on the art it says, you know, you can grind up the support memory. So right now there is no support memory we can grind from this, but there is going to be a support memory added to this event right here, right? So we'll have that. We're going to have the awakening for this guy. Some people think this guy is going to be an LR. I don't know. I am leaning towards no. I think he's just going to be a TUR, probably Super Saiyan Gohan. But again, I don't know that we could say it definitively. Gohan only has a normal potential system right now, which really should show that he's on an LR. People will point to Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr., but that was literally an unintended mistake, that was fixed, you know, relatively soon afterwards. Not the same thing as like this guy's been done probably for months, right? The Super Saiyan version of this guy. And then the other example of a free-to-play LR having normal free-to-play stats is LRB Pan. That one, I think, is an actual super exception because they decided to turn her into an LR years after she came out, right? Goku Jr. and Vegeta, like, the only LR that has a free-to-play potential system is B-Pan. Every other LR has got a typical normal potential system. So I think that this guy is going to be a TUR, but we will see. We will see. It's definitely more than a 0% chance. I expect there's going to be a ton of events. The Cell Max fight has a title indicating that there's going to be another stage. So I expect we will see a second fight in the Cell Max event. Certainly could be pretty fun. I imagine Beast Gohan and these characters will destroy it. I think we get like an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, maybe like a new equipment event or something along those lines. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff to come with this celebration. I think this is going to be a massive, massive celebration. JP Dokkan has been so quiet the last couple of months that I really think not only were they really investing a lot of time and resources into the anniversary, which of course will be crazy, 8th anniversary, but I think the superhero celebration as well. I think on JP, we're going to get back-to-back, like, best celebrations ever on JP. Going from superhero to anniversary. Dokkan has become, I mean, they really have always been like this, but it's like, you know, sometimes there's a bit of a lull, right? You know, you get your sort of like monthly Dokkan Fest, stuff like that. Some of these characters can be super good. You know, some of them are mid, some of them are great animation, some of them are okay. But then you get the real huge hype periods. And I mean, on JP for the next 3 months, we're in one of these real huge hype periods that are crazy. Because whereas January is typically completely dead for JP, I mean, I still think that there's not going to be a lot of stuff released here, but we're still going to be coming off of the wave of hype of this celebration and then going right into anniversary at the end. So even though I do expect January will be kind of quiet on JP besides any, like, events that might come from this celebration, like, this is going to be probably the most fun January in years, right? Like, I remember January of 2019 did not feel bad at all because we were coming off of Blue Gogeta and Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? It's going to be the same thing here. So let me know what you guys think. The big boys are coming soon. Global and JP at the same time, A+ decision. Characters are LRs, A+ decision. Things are looking really, really good. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.